Alright, so what we have here is our arm that is going to grab our balls off the checkerboard. So first we press a key which starts the function by taking an image of the checkerboard. This image grabs the entire checkerboard. We put a static mask over this which takes out all of the dead space that is not the workspace, not the checkerboard. And then after we take that mask, singling out just the checkerboard, we then run color mask over the checkerboard for each color of the ball. So we did red, we did orange, we did yellow, and we did green. So it takes this mask and then it runs it through a function, detects centroids, which detects the centroids on the mask in terms of where they are. So it will detect the blobs within the mask. So for the red, it detects the red colored blobs. For the yellow, it detects the yellow colored blobs, and so on. It'll then take the pixel coordinates that it found for these blobs, and it will run it through a function that will transfer the pixel coordinates to coordinates in the XY plane within the robot's base frame. It'll also will correct these points for the height of the ball, having the camera recognize the top of the ball. It would have the actual coordinate further back from where the ball actually is. After defining the coordinates within the base frame, in which all of the different baskets are correlating to each color, the robot will use forward and inverse kinematics to move the end effector to the point that the ball lays on, and it will close the end effector, then move to the point that the correlating basket is at. Open the end effector, then it will move the robot back to the home position and move on to the next blob. Once the robot is done collecting and depositing all of the balls that it detected from the first image, it will return to the home position and then wait for a key to be pressed on the keyboard once more. It will then take another image of the workspace running through both masks and the centroid detection, and it will then do the same behavior as before if there are any balls left on the checkerboard that it recognizes. If there are none left, then it will not move and it will output a string that says no more balls. Here you can see all of our bins where it had deposited the different colored balls into their respective colored bins. We have one bin for each color. I then move the red and orange ball back onto the checkerboard to demonstrate the functionality of taking a secondary image and running everything once more. For the motion of our robot, we are both controlling the robot in the task space and the joint space. We are finding trajectories from one point to another and moving along those trajectories in a straight line, as well as sending the robot to its home position by controlling the joints. And here you can see once more the robot locates the red ball, moves the end effector to the position, closes the end effector, then goes above where it found the ball, moves above the bin, deposits the ball, and then moves back to the home position before proceeding to do the exact same thing on the next ball. It correctly deposits both balls into their respective colored bins.